At least clean. I don't know why, but it's that in the office.
Oh, hold on there. I always thought, oh yeah, oh, I mean, maybe catching golf in that line. You know, you were the yeah. It's like, wow, what a man.
All right, so I just want to welcome everyone who might be back in the lobby still. We'll be starting in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes till the production. Thank you. Hello, we'd like to welcome you, our friends and family, to our class of 2020's Junior Benefit. I am Jeff McCormick, pastor of the junior class, and we would like to just hope and pray that you have a wonderful evening through our performance. As you can see, or could have seen on the screens, the title is Down in Front. Now, this play is going to be filled with comedy, mystery, but above all else, we hope that through our portrayal and demonstration of our talents, that you can see a more clear picture of Jesus with 2020 vision. So with that, I'd like to introduce you to one of our connected classmates from Illinois. Her name is Angela Olin. Once the tech team gets the video up, then, oh, there it is. Enjoy.
Welcome to the class of 2020's Junior Benefit. Thank you to all our family and friends for coming to this important event and showing us your support. Please visit our concession stand in the lobby and sample the goodies that have been prepared for you. If you would like to further support our class, we have several fundraisers you can help with. First, the junior class is selling subscriptions and subscription renewals to the Adventist Review through the month of May. The cost is $19.95 and our class receives $5 for every subscription. If you are interested, we have a table set up in the lobby and someone can help you fill out the subscription form. Secondly, the month of April is Dairy Queen month for our class. Each Thursday evening through the month of April, between 5 and 8, the Hutchinson Dairy Queen will donate 10% of their sales to our class. If you go, you will see some of our class members there helping out. Please go and support our class and enjoy some ice cream. Lastly, you can help us raise money and at the same time help those who may not be as fortunate as us. We are collecting new or gently used shoes for an organization that refurbishes and sends the shoes into areas where people cannot afford to purchase their own. The organization pays by the pound. We are trying to reach a goal of 100 bags of shoes, thus earning approximately $1,000 for our class. So search your closets for those shoes that you no longer use but still look good, and you can give them to a member of the junior class. For more information about any of these fundraisers, visit our fundraising table in the lobby. And now, sit back and enjoy the class of 2020's dramatic presentation of Down in Front.
Variety of different fundraisers that we would really appreciate your help with. Now, with that said, and before we begin our presentation, let's have a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, I would just like to ask that your Spirit will be here. Please bless our voices and our acting, that they may glorify you. And we ask that you would bless the audience, help them to have an enjoyable and fun time. And we pray that you will help each and every one of us to develop a better relationship with you. In Jesus' name, amen. And with that, I hope you enjoy your evening.
It's been a long week. It's nice to get out and relax a little.
Yes, I know. I'm so excited to see this play.
What's the name of this production?
It's called A Meeting Between Vincent van Gogh and Mark Twain, The Human Condition in Paint and Prose.
Who's the playwright?
Neil Horn.
I hope it's better than the last play he wrote.
Well, for $50 admission price, it better be worth it.
We all could just watch the TV on the game for cheaper.
Or purchase tickets to a game for those prices.
It definitely would have been better than the last playwright of this production.
You guys see the cassette stay in the lobby?
Yeah, we should check it out.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. The play's about to start.
So I emailed her right back and I told her she missed the point entirely.
Good for you.
Can you imagine her confusing Uncle Vanya and Uncle Buck?
Ladies, I don't mean to sound pushy, but the play is about to start.
Please, we know the play's about to start.
And we're not idiots.
Well, I know, but...
We've been to dozens of plays.
And then we wrote all about them on our website, Arts and Crafts and How to Tell Which is Which.
And where we tell our readers all about what's going on in the local theater, the grandeur, the highlights, and the majesty.
And we also talk about
quilting.
Oh, I know, but...
Son, blogging, like everything else, is an art.
And we know what to blog.
And when to blog, too.
So trust us when we say we know when to enter a theater. We wait until everyone else has taken their seats. That's when we make our entrance.
So it's not just what we've seen.
It's also where we have been seen.
Location, location, location.
Lights are about to go down.
What? Why didn't you tell us?
My diet isn't working.
I was talking about here. Pretty good house in there.
Pretty old house.
I was talking about the audience.
So was I.
Now, is that any way to talk?
Oh, stop it. Don't come to me with your problems. Figure it out yourself. But you can see my problem, can't you?
Which one? You have so many.
You know, maybe the show will be a hit. From what I've heard around, it sure sounds like it.
I mean, it's no picnic dating Gary. He's a twin, you know. You sure you have the right one?
Don't you think it'll be a hit?
Nope.
Me neither.
Well, one of them has a birthmark. Where? I don't know. He won't tell me.
Could turn out to be a sleeper, though.
So could the audience.
And you haven't found it yet? Just what kind of girl do you think I am? No, I haven't found it yet.
Straighten up, you two. Cleo's on the warpath tonight.
Oh, shoot.
What's the name of this thing again?
Here, try to remember it. There may be questions later. You know, where were you on the night of?
A meeting between Vincent van Gogh and Mark Twain, the human condition in paint and prose.
Rolls off the tongue trippingly, don't you think? Showboat now, there's a title.
You seen rehearsals?
I accidentally wandered into the theater last week. I don't know what I was thinking. I only saw a few fleeting moments.
How'd it look?
Kind of slow. Van Gogh kept blowing his cues.
You know, that doesn't surprise me. He probably couldn't hear them, because he only has one ear.
Cute. Hello, Montage Theater, best in live entertainment. And what else have you got to do? Front lobby, how may I help you?
Oh, good evening, Janie.
Hi, Grady. I swear I'm beginning to believe people go to the theater just to misplay stuff.
What got lost this time?
A kid.
What?
Yeah, some dids lost her little boy.
Tonight? He's coming here tonight?
Have you found him yet?
No, don't worry. When the lights go down, there he is.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Don't you think Janie's looking particularly lovely this evening?
Oh, it's all I think about. Is Hilda backstage? We'll send her down here. I'll tell her when she gets here.
You know, maybe if I started with that, it'd be a good opener.
And so, life's rich pageantry continues. Are you ever going to ask her out or what?
Who?
Who? Janie Pugh. Who else?
Now, what on earth makes you think I have the slightest interest in pursuing any sort of relationship with her? How did you know?
You work up a sweat every time she comes near you. I was kidding!
Seriously, though, wouldn't it be great if the show was a hit?
Oh, I'm on a Twitter in anticipation.
Aren't you worried about your job?
Grady, this thing flops and we'll bring in something else. So far, we've had a 60s review, a 70s review, an 80s review, a review on the 60s, 70s, and 80s, 2 one-man shows, 3 one-woman shows, a Humphrey Bogart Film Fest, a reading of Edgar Allan Poe, and a seal act. By my count this year, we have had everything in here but volleyball and monster trucks. And it's only February. Now, what does that tell you?
Keeps me up at nights, actually.
Where is Neil?
Neil?
Neil Horn, the playwright, the man who wrote this wonderful play, the man who slaved for 2 years trying to get the show just right, knocked on every theater door in town, and has finally seen his brainchild get a production.
Now that's what I call exposition.
Oh, yeah, Neil, yeah. He's in there.
Again?
He's either doing some rewrites or possibly considering a job change. Possibly both.
Sick again.
Gee, she shot right through my carefully worded jest.
Neil, you need to get in there. Your play is starting.
You know, it's probably all the excitement. Opening night and everything.
So, what did you say to her?
I just complimented her on her fine hairdo.
And that set her off?
Ah, she's a power mad if you ask me.
I never heard such language, and my father was in the Coast Guards.
I started working here long before she got hired, you know.
He's just so sensitive, always worrying about this line or that character, always changing everything, and never happy with the results.
Never knowing what he's doing?
No, that's just not true. Neil!
You can't take it personally. Cleo hates everybody.
Yes, but I like to be more than just a face in the crowd.
Well, for what it's worth, I think you're more than just a face in the crowd.
Tonight, for instance, I complimented her, and look what it got me.
Neil, will you please get out here?
What?
No.
Your play's starting. Get up.
No, he's not nervous.
You know, he kind of looks familiar to me.
How do they like it so far?
Well, they love the curtain. It was a big hit.
Has Cleo been here?
She went up through there. I think she said something about hanging someone, firing someone. Bamboo shoots up the fingernails. You know, her usual.
See what I'm telling you? The woman, it's a nutzoid.
Try to relax, Neil. Maybe if you had something to drink.
Don't say that. So far, my eyes have been tearing up, my nose has been running, and I just spent 20 minutes in there. There isn't an orifice in my body that has been functioning at its fullest potential tonight.
Oh.
Good evening, Rosemary.
See, this is why they won't let me have a pistol.
I trust I am not tardy for this latest assault on my senses.
I don't know about yours, but mine are functioning, especially my sense of smell.
Oh no, it's him.
Huh?
Basil Crittenden, the theater critic.
Oh, my reputation has preceded me. What's the name of this opus?
We wanted to call it Grapes of Wrath, but we figured you'd show up and then make it too easy.
Oh no.
Who is that?
He is the author.
And he's worked very hard on his play, too.
Oh, my prey.
He's just a little tense.
There. I know it must seem like a tremendous undertaking, and the pressure must be completely unendurable. But take heart, my lad. Now is not the time to get nauseous.
Really?
No, of course not. Just wait till you read my review. Then you'll really get sick.
Oh.
Listen, I was supposed to be reviewing that revival of South Pacific tonight. But your play sounded so much tastier.
You mean you weren't supposed to be here tonight?
As a matter of fact, my own newspaper had me slated to do that Rogers and Hammerstein bit tonight. But I decided, on my own, to take up this one instead. I can hardly wait.
Ugh. Why is it whenever he shows up, I have the sudden urge to take a bath?
Well, at least he's in a good mood tonight.
That's a good mood?
Pay no attention to him, Neil. He's just one man. I mean, what can he really do?
Just make or break the show, that's all.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Huh?
We must beat it before Cleo comes back.
Wait a minute. Was I in the ladies' restroom?
Hold it right there.
Uh-oh.
Get down here.
I didn't mean it.
Mean what?
Whatever I said.
This isn't unusual at all, is it? Him being this nervous and all?
I mean, most guys use the men's restroom. Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, most guys don't even make it this far. You know, I remember a few years ago, there was this one guy, he had his production canceled during the first read-through of the first act.
That was me.
I thought you looked familiar.
Don't dwell on the past. Everything's going to be fine.
Where are the others?
They're on their way. Don't worry, Ralph.
Fine. What am I saying? Everything's going to be great. Now you need to pull yourself together, get a hold of yourself. Now is not the time to be nervous.
Why did I ever write the thing?
Ladies, let's go in line. Where's Janie?
Oh, she lost a kid.
She has a kid?
No, she lost it. Didn't you hear what I just said?
Gravy, do you want an engraved invitation?
I was waiting for Janie.
For a change, get in line.
Hear anything?
Good heavens, Cleo. Now is not the time for close order drill. I mean, I know you're the head usher, but...
Usher captain? And no one's going to be slouching off their duties on my watch. I learned that from my father, a retired drill sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Ow!
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, let's take a seat.
Janie, let's go!
Right away.
Attention, eyes front.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Over there. Never mind. Penny! Are you chewing gum?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, did you bring enough for everybody?
I could split up the pieces I have left.
Never mind. Swallow it!
Do what?
I said swallow it!
I think I just did.
Now, all of you have been falling down on your jobs.
Did you really?
Ralph, those shoes are a disgrace. I want to see some shine on them.
But they're suede.
Did I ask you what they were made out of?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, no, ma'am.
Next time you're here, I want to see my face in them.
That'll be a thrill.
Who said that?
I think
maybe you should get your ears checked.
Never mind. Candy!
Yes, ma'am.
Why were you late?
Not sure.
I mean, you and Frieder are roommates and she was here on time.
Yeah, but I was in the back seat of the car, so... That's coming from someone who can't even find her boyfriend's birthday. Why are you telling everyone? Honestly.
And Grady. That uniform is a disgrace. Have you ever heard of an iron?
Small appliance, heavy, can be used as a doorstop.
Or maybe ironing, suppose a uniform?
When I bought this, they said it would stay pressed. Never needed ironing.
And I suppose if they told you to jump off a cliff, you would do that too, huh?
No, ma'am. I'd only do that if you told me to.
Good answer.
Suck up.
Now, the rest of you, return back to your stations. Well?
This is our, I mean, these are our stations. We come back out here.
After the play starts, we come back out here.
Don't we all? Every day.
Wrong. Grady, Janie, your stations are out here. The rest of you, return back to your assigned aisle intersections.
Our what?
You're asking questions again.
Oh, our assigned aisle intersections.
Well, go.
One day, she won't be too able to boss me around anymore. Just wait and see.
And what are you two still doing here?
What?
Nothing.
Well, I'm expecting someone, so...
Well, is this a matter of personal business?
Well, once he gets here, we'll see how personal he wants to be.
You know the rules. No personal business while on the job. You read the handbook, haven't you?
Well, I read it to her. Does that count?
If you two don't leave the lobby...
We're leaving right now. So who's coming? Gary, obviously. Oh,
what I gotta
still
do
in the
with-
back seat? Oh, no. You think? Wait.
You're still here?
No, it must be two other girls.
Good evening, Janie. Did I tell you how lovely you're looking tonight?
No, but I thought you saved your best compliments for Cleo.
Oh, don't say that.
Cleo, will you check backstage and make sure they're clear?
That's not in my job description.
Hey, Sarge, the fire marshal's on his way over here. And if he closes down the theater, you won't have a job for which there would be a description.
On it.
Grady, why do you always do what other people tell you to do?
That's just not true.
Why can't you be more like Ralph? He's always speaking up, trying to get ahead. I know of at least 2 times he's put in for a higher up job around here.
He's a jerk.
Don't be sour. And here you are, always letting everyone push you around. Are you ever going to stand up to Cleo?
Sure.
Wait, the fire marshal?
Keep breathing, keep breathing. You mean you'll do it because I told you to?
Well, sure.
See?
Huh?
You'll do it because I told you to.
Wait, I got lost there.
Now the fire marshal is coming. What else can go wrong?
Rosemary? I need an Evian. Pronto.
Corbin, what are you doing out here?
The water in my dressing room is not quality enough.
I had to ask.
Aren't you about to go on stage?
I got time.
Mr. Scholes, aren't you about to go on stage?
What is this? A Greek course? Like, who are you?
Who am I?
I asked you first.
I'm Neil Horn, the author of this play.
Oh, are you the one to blame for the ghastly accommodations in my dressing room?
What? No.
Maybe you ought to go on, don't you think?
I'm just facing a crowd. They'll never miss me.
But it's a 2-man show.
It is?
And it started.
Stop fretting, my good man. I got 6 minutes before my entrance. I got it timed down to the last wave of Flagsman's Hand on the last train out of the town. That's from The Music Man.
I don't care. You should be ready. And you're wearing a wristwatch? You're not supposed to be wearing
Now that's why I call it a hasty exit.
Wait, so you want me to stand up to Chloe. But if I do that, I'll be doing what you want. If I don't do it, I'll be doing what she wants.
That's catch-22, my lad. You can't do what you want, and you can't do what they want. You can't live with them.
And?
Nope, that was it. Now where's my Evian?
Corbin, you know I'm not allowed to serve the actors until the after-show celebration. Or wake, whichever.
Is that right, Janie? Is it a no-win situation?
No, I just want you to stand up for yourself when it's your idea. Do something to help people. Oh, Grady, I don't mean to be cruel, but you're so
And she really doesn't, you know. If she just examined what she said.
I want no more writer's excursion where privilege glimpses into a human heart. The Great Gatsby.
Corbin, you need to go now.
I'm a move from this spot until I had quenched my thirst. Wild horses cannot drag me from this spot.
Well, why don't you tell the theater manager what you just told me?
Now what?
Oh, look at the time. As Vincent van Gogh will say, in one ear.
What's all the ruckus in here?
You really have it bad, don't you?
Huh?
Was he wearing a watch?
I don't know what you're talking about. How does everybody know about this?
So what's all with all the rush? Why'd you send for me?
The fire marshal is on his way down here.
What? Tonight? Who told you?
Hey, I have low friends in high places. Wait, I think I got that backwards.
I can't believe this. The fire marshal. Just last month it was on TV talking about all the fire traps.
And that's why I don't watch the news.
Let's hope Mrs. Abernathy doesn't find out.
The owner?
Well, the owner's wife. She rules the theater.
That's what I said.
Okay, let's try not to panic. First, the back doors and fire escapes.
I already sent Cleo back there.
Okay, good. What else? We need to move some stuff away from the fuse box. Let's go. I need your help.
Of course. What do we need to move?
First, the refrigerator.
The refrigerator? Wait, what do you mean first?
Funny, you know. He works and works and works, and just look where he's spending it.
You're really in love with him, aren't you?
No, but I'm used to him. Of course I'm in love with him.
I mean, but how can you tell? I mean, really tell, you know, that you're in love with him and not just...
I know. I get your meaning. I guess it's just how I feel, you know? Say, you've never been in love, have you? Until now?
Yeah, unrequited love, I think they call it.
Now, you don't know that for sure.
Well, I got a pretty good idea.
Like how? I mean, how is she when she's with you? on a date?
That's kind of hard to tell.
Come on, you can tell me.
No, I mean, that's kind of hard to tell because, well...
You've never been on a date with her before?
So as you can see, I've never had any on-the-job experience.
Okay, let's try another tack. How is she when she's here with you in the theater?
Well, she yells at me, she puts me down, she complains about how I am, she complains about how I'm not.
Uh-huh. So she's interested.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... What?
I mean, think about it. If she weren't, would she go through all that trouble?
I never thought about it that way.
And you just never know how these things will turn out. I mean, when Neil first asked me out, I said no.
You did?
Yeah. And the second time, and the third time. But then I said yes.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't give up?
Of course. And listen, you just never know. I mean, look at me and Neil. Well, not now.
You're right. I'll never know until I try.
Exactly.
And she'll have to listen to me.
Right.
Janie!
Not now! Think you're being too hard on her?
No, it's just, now's not a good time.
Hey, what's up, Grady?
Oh, hey, Gary. It is Gary, right? You're not the other one?
Yeah, it's Gary, and I ought to know that much. Come on, man.
Huh?
Oh, you know, I'm a twin. You know, it can be fun sometimes. Hey, y'all know where Frida's at?
She should be at her post.
Oh, okay. And Candy?
She should be with Frida.
Oh.
Why?
No reason, you know, where you find one, you find the other.
Any new arrivals?
Hey, just me. Do I count?
Not tonight.
Where was I?
You were just telling me how much of a coward I am.
Not a coward per se.
Gutless, weak-willed, lily-livered?
Not exactly, but keep going.
What's going on? A friend of one of the ushers.
You're right again. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask Jeannie out, no matter the consequences.
Go do it. Neil, are you okay in there?
So what's all this about the fire marshal coming?
No. Who told you about the fire marshal?
Cleo.
Okay, well, yes, it's true. But I want you to make sure that all your aisles are clear and, most importantly, don't panic.
Right.
Take it easy, Harold. Never let them see you sweat.
Sweat? Am I sweating?
Oh. Hey, Gary. Candy's at her post.
Oh. Actually, you know, I'm not here to see her. I'm here to see you.
Me?
Yeah, you know, I'd like to take her on a little date.
Now listen here, pal. I won't be dating the same guy my roommate is.
No. It's not even like that. I'm Gary's twin, Larry.
Oh, well, that's different. Let's go over here and talk. So how'd you know about me?
Oh, Gary showed me a picture of you.
Gary has a picture of me?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't.
What did he just say?
I don't know. Because you have talent. That's why.
Oh, sure, you'd say that.
Because I believe in you. Are you going to stay there all night?
I like to be close to home.
Señorita. Can I clean up in here now?
What are you doing here tonight?
Hey. They tell me to come in, I come in. They tell me to leave, I leave.
Then leave. I already got enough on my plate for one night.
Let him do his job, Harold. Besides, we can't have things too clean around here.
Good point.
Is there anything I could do for you, Mr. Lancaster?
No.
What did he say his name was?
What? Who?
Him.
I don't know. I wasn't listening. Why?
No reason, I guess.
Harold, Get a hold of yourself.
I'll be okay.
So, the fire marshal is on his way down here.
Don't remind me.
Relax. Just relax.
Seriously though, Mr. Lancaster, is there anything I can do for you?
No, but I'll let you know.
Well, I'll be sure you will. I want you to know that I'm always here and on the job. Always ready and willing to do my part and above and beyond the call of duty.
Grady, I keep telling you the regular coffee's on the left and the decaf's on the right.
Okay, anyways, do you remember when the fire marshal was here? It was 2 years ago. We were doing Gone with the Wind.
Oh, right, and we had a slight problem with the burning of Atlanta.
Slight problem? We set our Usher on fire.
Took me a month to grow my eyebrows back.
Grady, you're handling the center aisles tonight, right?
Center aisles, forward aisles, balcony, whatever you want. I'm there.
Okay, I want you to go in there and make sure everything is all clear and wheelchair accessible.
Faster than the speeding bullet.
He's trying.
Very.
Have you heard anything?
About what?
About what? The play, what else?
No, I've been out here, sitting with you.
I just hope it's going well.
I'm sure it's going to be a tremendous hit.
I can't believe this. Why do you have to wait till we had a production run to show up?
Hey, we have our schedules and he has his.
You're not helping.
Sorry, we'll get through this, okay?
I hope. Can you imagine if Miss Abernathy were to show up tonight? If there was a pompous old cow, it's Miss Abernathy.
What?
Miss Abernathy, what are you doing here?
I got a phone call. Did you just call me a pompous old cow?
Me?
What? No. What he said was wait, what did you just say?
What he said was that if there was anyone who knew anything about theater pop and circumstances, that it would be you, Mrs. Abernathy. Oh. And I'm pretty sure that you would like to take a break. So why don't you take a break in our office?
Yes, that's a very good idea. I want it very understood that we can't have any bad publicity for our lovely old theater.
And I'll let you know as I find out what's going on. Someone tipped off the boss's wife.
I hope this doesn't end up on Matilda and Isadora's website.
Oh, don't even think about it. All we need now are those two gossips spreading this all over the internet.
We'll get through this. Wait a minute.
Wait just a minute. This doesn't sound like it's going to cheer me up.
Mrs. Abernathy shows up, and the fire marshal is on his way down here. Do you think the person who called Mrs. Abernathy also called the fire marshal?
Then someone is trying to get us in trouble. Worse than that, it's probably trying to get me in trouble.
But who could it be?
Miss Grace from the Stars Arena. She's been dying to get my job.
I don't think so.
Why not?
She died a month ago.
Oh, yeah.
Did they nail the coffin shut?
All done in there.
Good, thank you.
What's he doing?
Listening. He wrote this play, you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Have you thought of a trade school?
Well, the thing is, my day off isn't until Wednesday. Does that work?
Oh, that ain't no problem. I can't wait that long. That ain't no problem.
Wow, I never thought I'd be dating a twin. Oh. Hey, Candy, we were just looking for you. Oh, I bet. No, it's not what you think.
How do you know what I'm thinking?
Well, this isn't Gary. Huh?
I'm Barry, Gary's twin.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
You told me your name was Larry.
No. That's what I meant. You just misunderstood me.
I'm so confused.
Well, he just asked me out. Oh, that's great. That's great.
This should be interesting.
No kidding.
Yeah, I just hope he's not as clumsy as Gary.
What?
Nothing?
Oh, okay.
Is Ralph here? Haven't seen him.
Yeah, we just got here.
There has to be someone who's out to get me.
But who? Maybe we're just being paranoid.
Don't nobody move! This is a holdup!
that was staged, huh?
No. You're not helping.
Why were you looking for Ralph?
We were supposed to mount our aisles, but he took off.
Maybe he's in the restroom?
Wait. So, hold up. So we're just gonna act like guys didn't come in here and try to stick us up? Like, nobody's scared, everybody's just gonna laugh that off? Nobody in here scared, nobody?
Oh my goodness, we all know you're in it.
In on what?
That's just something he would pull.
Yeah, it's Gary, come on.
I don't think that was Gary.
This is just the type of thing Gary would do. I think I would know him. He's my boyfriend. I would even know if he's cheating on me.
He seems a bit on edge, your boyfriend there.
Well, after all, his first play getting performed, the guy playing Van Gogh running around all over the stage, and now the fire marshal showing up.
What? They know about it?
Know about what?
The fire marshal showing up, and if they know... No, it's just an idle rumor. Idle? It got around faster than the internet.
Mrs. Abernathy, he's a writer. You know how they are in their own fantasy world. And I suppose. And I'm pretty sure you're really tired this time. So why don't you go into the office?
I think I'm missing Grey's Anatomy for this.
And I'll let you know just as soon as I find out what's going on.
Okay, it's time.
You mean?
Yes, I'm going in.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, there are some things a man must do for himself.
Good luck.
Candy, Frida, did you check your aisles?
I mean, they should be clear as far as I know.
Mr. Lancaster, I've checked the exits, the stairwells, and the wheelchair ramps.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you and your staff, Cleo.
Always and willing to serve, sir. There's no job too big, no task too small, under any conditions.
You know, Cleo, there's such a thing as too much brand.
Have you seen Ralph?
I sent him to go check the stairways.
I better go help him.
The exit, the aisles, the stairwells, and the back doors. That should just about do it.
See, I told you there was nothing to worry about.
Oh my goodness.
A minute 10. He's getting better.
Oh my goodness! I just had a great idea. Yeah? Well, I'm dating Gary, right? You're dating Barry here. Yeah. And why don't we, they're twins. We're like, yeah. Why don't we just double date?
Whoa,
yeah!
whoa.
That's such a good idea.
No.
It's perfect.
No.
Yeah. Gary would love it. Gary would love it.
Please, no.
I know you keep saying you're going to do this or do that.
Hey, can a fellow try to improve himself?
I'll believe it when I see it. Who just rushed out here?
Oh, Neil, the playwright.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. That playwright is just sitting there shaking his head and writing furiously in his notebook.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Did you hear that shaking his head part?
Oh, Miss Abernathy, haven't heard anything yet.
Good. We're always on the job here, ma'am.
Always and willing to serve, sir. No job too big, no task too small.
We heard you, Cleo. Don't pad your part.
Well, that's all fine and good, but shouldn't you guys be prepared in case the fire marshal does come?
Prepared?
That's just a rumor.
Well, where there's smoke.
You saw smoke?
No. But just in case the fire marshal does come, shouldn't you guys clean up around here?
We have.
Wait, what? Wait a minute, what do you mean?
I mean, that office is a sight. Wires running everywhere. Outlets look like a spider's nest.
What?
They move faster than that rumor.
Not meaning any disrespect, but did you by chance rearrange anything?
What?
When you were back there, did you change anything?
Just what are you implying, young lady?
Nothing. But thanks for the young lady line.
Oh my goodness, it's actually a mess.
You're kidding.
And to top it off, somebody moved the refrigerator back.
You think I moved the refrigerator?
Never mind, let's get back in here before
Good evening, everyone.
and the fire marshal arrives.
Good evening, sir.
Want me to lock all the doors, Chief?
Just relax, Eunice. I'll handle this.
My. Come to watch the play now, did you?
Not exactly. This isn't a personal call.
Yeah, we're here in business.
And I see this isn't a surprise now, is it?
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, it's not every night the owner of the theater shows up.
Oh, see, I'm here tonight because...
It's opening night of a new play, officer. Of course she'd be on hand for such an occasion.
Yes, see, that's why I'm here.
How do we keep him out of you-know-where?
Watch, this is why I get the big bucks.
But he can't go in the office?
What was that?
Nothing. We're just saying that your boss here is doing an excellent job and we really appreciate it.
Now, Hilda, none of your nice words will distract us from doing our jobs.
Nor did I mean them to, sir. Now, I'm pretty sure that you would like to get started right away. Why don't you start in the office?
Hold up. Let's see what's going on here. First, Mrs. Abernathy is here, which means they knew we were coming. And second, Hilda just wants to investigate the office, so that's probably the only place they've had time to clean up.
I don't know what you're referring to, Roy.
Anyways, I think we'll get to the office later. Just a few questions before we start.
Ask away. I don't have anything to hide.
All the stairways are clear now.
What was that?
Nothing.
You said something about all the stairways being clear.
Well, clear to partly cloudy.
Clear of what?
I just mean that...
See here? I will not stand here and have my ushers questioned if they were criminals. If anyone's gonna do that, it's me.
So you can answer my questions?
Certainly.
You can always depend on Cleo to throw the ball into the other court.
May I ask why you're here tonight? Has there been some sort of complaints?
Let's just say we got a tip, and we always follow up on such things.
Well, I can assure you and your overzealous assistant that we have nothing to hide.
What a dog!
Not so loud.
And why not? Why, I am amazed that this audience does not rise up and burn this theater to the ground.
What?
Did he say he was gonna burn the theater down?
Okay, pal, let's go quietly.
Excuse me, and just what do you think you are doing?
Now, take it easy, pal. What'd you do? Now tell me, what's this about burning down the theater?
No.
Didn't mean to give away your plan? Guess not.
Who are you?
My name's Eunice. I'm assistant fire marshal and your worst nightmare.
You can say that again.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand completely. We get these nuts all the time.
Nuts?
Wow, there's a twist.
Wait just a minute.
May I say a word in my defense?
You'll get your chance.
This.
Are you okay?
What are they doing to Mr. Crittenden?
You don't want to know.
Will you please allow me to get in a word here?
You'll get your chance.
Don't tell me that.
Oh my goodness, what happened to you? You look like you fell down the stairs.
I've been sick.
Corbin, what are you doing out here now?
This is the end of the first act.
Huh?
Intermission!
It was so loud in the lobby. Even if the play was good, I still wouldn't be able to hear it.
And what was that guy saying next to me, scribbling fiercely on his notepad? Such a distraction.
Well, I heard it's just fine. And it seems that this production is gonna flop just like the last one the playwright wrote.
Maybe he should have gone to a trade school.
And did you also see that most people have left?
All that ruckus and everyone just disappeared.
Watching the Van Gogh characters made me kind of hungry. I need some food.
Yeah, me too. I know just a place. You mean the concession stand out in the lobby?
Yeah, it looked like really good food is being served.
Sounds good to me. Let's go check it out.
All right, everyone. Everyone, I'd like to inform you that we have 5 more minutes before we continue the production. How have you liked it so far? Okay. Well, I just want you to know that the best is yet to come. So, we hope that you continue to enjoy. Once again, this is a 5-minute notification. Thank you.
Everyone, you'll have your attention in about 5 minutes.
This food is really good. Yeah, and so many items to choose from.
Reasonably priced, too.
Maybe we should stop by those concession stands again after the play.
I think we should hurry. Play's pretty good. We don't want to miss anything.
Well, I'm more interested in what's happening in the theater lobby.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot more action off the stage than on.
Well, we paid the admission price already, so we might as well finish the play.
This is driving me crazy, you know?
Take it easy.
Will you stop saying that?
Sorry, go ahead and panic.
What do you think I'm doing?
Hey,
The fire marshal's in here grilling the critic.
hey, you got your health. Look at the bright side.
And that is?
At least Cleo and I got backstage and made sure they're clear before the fire marshal got here.
Well, thanks for that.
Don't you feel better?
Oh, I guess.
I thought a little night air might help you clear your head.
Hasn't second act started yet?
In a minute or so.
And Mr. Crittenden?
He's still being questioned back in there.
Great, just great. He's going to fry me.
Can you not say anything having to do with fire, please?
But he hates the show.
I had to tell him. He made me.
I would have found out sooner or later, tomorrow when his review is published. That'll be the end of me.
Wait, maybe there's another way here.
Rosemary, what are you talking about?
Just this. Now stick with me because it's a little complicated. Now let's say, for argument's sake, that Crittenden's review doesn't get published tomorrow.
And what's to stop him?
If he can't write his review, if he's in custody, now can he?
He could phone it in.
They take away his cell phone. And if he's only allowed one phone call, you can be sure it won't be to write some review, good or bad.
But the fire marshal can't arrest anyone, or can he?
No, but he could turn in some suspicious character over to the police.
You want Mr. Crittenden to get thrown in jail?
I said stick with me on this. Now, it's an old theater axiom that the best day for box office sales is the day after a play premieres.
That's if it's a hit.
But how will our prospective customers know if Crittenden can't write his review? By word of mouth?
And we're gonna get it spread around town by tomorrow morning? By passing the word out on the street?
Not us, but someone else can. And not on the street. For this, we need technology. Say someone who writes a blog.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I don't know. That sounds a lot like cheating.
Exactly. You can't tell them apart.
Even if they do write it, what if they don't like it?
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Relax. I know these two. Ladies!
They're waiting to go in.
Until those in the know see them, I know. Say, how about that play, huh?
Well, I don't want to say anything bad at this point.
Not until we've seen the whole play.
After all, we're nothing if not objective.
Wow, you caught that already?
Yeah, we... Huh?
The objective and the subjective. This show is fraught with it.
It is? I mean, it is.
See, I knew you two would pick up on that immediately, if anybody would. The raw emotion, the pristine yet panoramic scope of desire played against the golden age with all its harsh and unfeeling restrictions.
Not so fast.
Rosemary, what are you doing?
Don't interrupt, boy. I'm on a roll.
How do you mean?
After all, Mark Twain was a humorist, and there were only two characters.
But set against his sage and wry illusions is the overwhelming plight of Van Gogh. His terrors, his angst. As the title says, human condition in paint and prose. Paint and prose, sight and sound. It's tragically comedic, it's hilariously poignant.
Wow.
And if you come to the show, you'll be seen by all the best people.
Good stuff.
Now, you two are far above any explanations from this old theater horse.
This play is great.
Of course. Why? It was evident from the opening of the play when Van Gogh was late on his entrance.
He was late?
Shh. Now, I don't mean to be putting any words in your mouth. I just...
No, we're glad to hear all this.
What she means is we're glad that other people, other than ourselves, are on the same page.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Oh, I just so hate to interrupt this whatever it is. But the second act is about to start.
And we're ready for it.
Shall we?
Let us wait amongst them.
Thank you. And that's why I get the big bucks.
You know, I never realized just how sneaky you are.
Oh, you don't know that half. Wait, forget I said that.
I still don't like the plan.
Neil, they're just trying to help you.
I don't know.
Well, figure it out on your own time. We have our own problems ourselves.
It's okay, we'll get out of your way. Come on, let's continue our breathing exercises, shall we?
Well, we got him for sure.
How do you mean?
I mean, that guy's story is falling apart, and fast.
He didn't show you any of his credentials?
Oh, sure. Driver's license, press card, the works. He sure came prepared. Those kinds have all sorts of ways of getting phony IDs.
Then why don't you believe him?
Simple as pie. We called his newspaper. They told us that no, Basil Crittenden cannot be here since he is reviewing a play on the other side of town.
Oh!
Pretty sneaky, that one. Not only can he gain access to this theater, but pretending to be a critic, he even gets in free.
The dog?
Thought he could slip past us.
This is going to blow up, you know?
What was that? Did somebody say blow up?
No, I mean, it's not to get the show up and running, you know? It's an old theater phrase we use.
Don't use it while I'm here.
Noted.
You're pretty sneaky yourself.
Who's he?
Oh, he's the playwright.
Aw, have you thought of a trade school?
Why does everybody keep saying that?
Well, now that the Golden Girls are seated, I guess the second act can start.
Say, I need to check out your technical areas. Your, what do you call it?
Oh, the light booth?
Yeah, that's it. Where do I find it?
Oh, just go through there, up 2 steps of flights, and to your right. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
Ugh.
What?
Grady, do you think you're doing enough to help them? I mean, why didn't you offer an umbrella and roll out the red carpet for her?
Now you're just being silly. Those stairs are already carpeted.
Ah!
I can't win.
Don't give up, not now.
Anything new here? Keep in mind I'm asking, hoping for good news.
Grady here just sent the assistant fire marshal to the light booth.
Did you misunderstand that part about good news? Is Ralph here?
No, why?
Everywhere I go, he keeps sending me everything, notes at my house. I can't seem to shake him.
Well, at least he's trying to improve himself.
He's a jerk.
Grady, I have a feeling this may be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Are they still holding Mr. Crittenden?
Yeah, right in the office.
Hilda, this is starting to get out of hand.
I know, Mrs. Abernathy, and we're doing all we can.
I hope I don't have to call my husband away from his butterfly collection to come down here.
Please, we won't let it come to that. Believe me.
What do you mean?
Miss Abernathy.
Mrs.
Abernathy. I've loved this old theater as much as you and your husband do. I used to come here when I was just a little boy, and we would watch the most wonderful shows, dramas, and comedies. It used to be the highlight of my teenage years.
I think I'm going to cry.
And it became my dream that to someday somehow work here. And as Corbin might say, where such dreams are made of. So it's not just an old building to me. It stands for a true survivor, a great heir. If I let anything happen to it, I resign.
Harold, no!
How would that do any good?
If we can't clear this up, I say I caused all the wreckage and everything was up to code before I took over. You'll have to back me up on that.
I can't lie. I mean, not without my heart being in it. I can't lie about that. Don't ask me to do that.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Harold, you can't be serious.
Well, can you tell me another way out of this?
We still don't know who's doing all this.
It may be one of our competitors.
No, we pretty much ruled that out. I mean, who could it be?
Phoebe.
Hello, Harold.
Look, Rosemary, it's Phoebe.
Phoebe Van Schuyler, the manager of the Barstow Playhouse.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, so is she.
Now, is that any way to be Rosemary? I just dropped by because... Do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
I just dropped by because I heard some dastardly rumor.
Gee, Phoebe, what could that be?
Anyway, I just came to see if there's anything to it.
And just what rumor is that? As if I don't know what you're going to say.
Why, that this place is falling apart, and the fire marshal's here to shut you down.
Oh, you heard that, did you?
And I suppose you just came over to offer your kind condolences, right?
Of course. What else?
And you had nothing to do with it?
No, I didn't. Although, I don't know why not.
She did it. She's the one who made all those calls.
Settle down. We can't let her see she's getting to us. Remember what you said?
The play going on right now?
Shh. Yes, and it's going to be a great hit.
Really? I heard they're going to have to fumigate after the thing closes.
Huh?
Phoebe, we have everything under control. You came over here for nothing.
Oh, really? What a relief.
That was a horrible thing to say about him. Did you know he wrote this play?
Yes.
Why,
Okay. Now, none of that now.
My, aren't we emotional tonight? I wonder why.
Oh, do you?
Why don't you just be honest for once?
About what?
You're just dying to get the manager's job here?
Well, I have thought of it, I must admit. Still, the barstool's been so good to me.
But you wouldn't mind living in for say here.
That's an idea.
You're drooling.
Very funny. Still, it must be such a burden working for Mr. and Mrs. Abernathy.
What about them?
Oh, Harold, it's all over town. He's such a dweeb, and she?
What about her?
I don't know how you put up with that pompous old biddy.
What are you saying about Mrs. Abernathy?
Just what I said. She's pompous, arrogant, and has to have that bulbous nose of hers into everything. Oh, and fat? I heard she never watches any shows here because she can't fit into a theater seat.
What a horrible thing to say about her.
It's not just me. Everyone says that.
Everyone says what?
That she's so fat that when she gets on a bathroom
scale, what?
Oh, why, Miss Abernathy? I had no idea.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, you don't understand.
That I'm pompous, arrogant, and fat? You mean there's more?
No, it wasn't me who said all those things.
Sure sounded like you.
It was like we were right in the same room as you.
I was just telling the ladies what I heard other people saying about you. Of course, I stood up for you. I told them flat out that you were not pompous and arrogant.
Notice she left out fat?
I was coming to fat.
Miss Van Schuyler, if you don't mind, we have other things to attend to just now.
Of course, I'll just be over here.
So, when did the Wicked Witch of the West show up?
Just a minute ago. We think she's the one who made all those calls.
She didn't call me. It was a man's voice I heard.
Just check the exits again and they're still cleared.
But who could have jammed them up? They also had on burglar bars.
Did you question the stagehands?
Of course we did. They said they never saw anything.
Wait, they said they didn't see anything?
That's what I said, Grady.
Hang on. Maybe what they were saying is that they didn't see anything unusual.
That could be true.
Maybe. Go on.
No, that's all I got.
This guy.
Oh, come on. You're just being too shy.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, you just don't want your twin brother to see you on a date.
Oh, no.
Say, where is your brother anyway? Yeah. Oh, I'll give him a call.
No, you shouldn't.
Why not? You shouldn't have your cell phone turned on during the performances. You know the rules.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Where's the fire marshal now?
He's still in the office.
Oh, that other one, that Eunice person, she's up in the light booth.
The light booth?
We never sent anyone check on the light booth.
And that place is always a nightmare, with wires running everywhere.
Okay, let's not panic just yet. I don't think she's ever been here before.
That's true.
Maybe she can't find the light booth.
Oh, I told her. I told her she should check on something with you like that.
So she asked you where it was?
Did she ask? I can't remember. It's so hard to keep track of these things.
My. Such goings on.
Okay, Phoebe. Why don't you be honest for the first time in your life? You called all this down on us now, didn't you?
I most certainly did not.
Then how come you're here?
Because I got a call, just like everyone else.
Maybe it was somebody working for you?
Look, I told you the truth. You can believe that or not. It's no skin off my nose.
I'm surprised after 3 facelifts, you can even find your nose.
Wait, if she didn't do it,
Big if there.
if she didn't do it, then it must be somebody else. Somebody on the inside.
A mole? That's all I need.
You have a mole? Where? Doesn't show.
That means the squealer, you idiot. Don't you watch CSI?
That's why none of the stagehands saw anything. They didn't see anything unusual. They saw the usual group going in, and they didn't think anything about it.
Wait, something doesn't make sense here.
Now what?
This person, whoever it is, calls all of us down here to get us in trouble, right? Then they call the janitor to clean the place up.
The janitor. He was in the office.
Right after we clean it up.
What are you talking about?
The janitor. He was here. He must have been the one sabotaging the theater.
That's impossible. The janitor never works at night. His union won't let him.
Then it must have been somebody else. Somebody pretending to be the janitor.
Maybe it was a girl dressed up as a guy, dressed up as a janitor. Wait, this is getting too complicated.
What do you think they're doing to Mr. Critten over there?
I don't know. Just their job, dear. Don't let it prey on your mind.
Oh no, why should that worry me? I'll never sleep again.
Any news?
All's quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, you haven't done anything else to help the assistant fire marshal? You didn't offer her coffee or carry her clipboard?
Oh, Janie, when will you take me seriously?
I'll tell you when you make a stand, when you do something brave, something to help others no matter what they may think of you.
A stand? Help others? Watch this. Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
What? You're Gary?
No.
What are you trying to pull?
Yeah,
He called out Gary and you answered.
No, I thought he said Larry.
You told me your name was Barry.
That's what I meant.
You don't know your own name?
Oh, girl, you know I'm a twin. You know sometimes, you lose your own place.
How's that?
How'd you know? Okay, well, which is it? Gary or Barry? Or is it Larry? Yeah. How many of you are there?
Well, there's another one in the attic.
Stop it! You lied to us. You wanted to date us both? Are you even a twin?
Yes, I'm a twin, but it's real easy to tell us apart.
How?
Because my sister's taller.
Oh my goodness. We're done here. Yeah, that goes double for me too, since you're twins and all.
Listen.
Well, I, for one, am going to see if I can put an end to this once and for all.
Wait, Mrs. Abernathy, don't do anything yet.
And just why not?
We still don't know who's doing all this. As my father used to say, bad news rides a fast horse. And when there's trouble, we'll know soon enough. Then we can deal with it.
That sounds like a plan. Wow, I sure hate to be in your shoes.
Oh, you're so kind.
That's it, shoes.
Huh?
Shoes.
I don't believe any of this.
We're going downtown.
Does this mean you won't be citing the theater for any violations?
I can't say that. Eunice is still checking the place out.
But officer, what can I do to convince you?
Look, you say you're some critic, but your own newspaper says that you can't be.
But I already told you. I changed my mind and came here instead.
Now, only if someone in authority could identify you.
Then, those two, they know me. Well, tell them.
Well, do you know him?
I really can't say.
Rosemary.
You see, the thing is, officer, so many people come in here every night, I can't be expected to know them all.
What?
And you?
I just don't know.
Wait, they're just fooling around. Can you not see that?
Let's go.
No, please, you must believe
Hold
me.
on.
Neil, what are you doing?
Well, it should have done long before now. Sir, I can identify this man. He really is Basil Crittenden, the theater critic.
Come again? Are you vouching for me?
Who are you?
I'm Neil Horn, the author of this play.
And who's backing you up on that?
No, that's him, sir. I met him earlier.
Okay, if he really is this critic, how come his newspaper said he wasn't gonna be here?
It's because, well, the thing is, I asked him to come here, but he said he's supposed to be reviewing another place else. But he'd come here instead, as a favor to me. That's why he's here and not there. He really is the critic.
Well, that's different. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
And you should be.
In my defense, we were just trying to do our jobs. Next time you should really watch what you say.
Hey, I'm a journalist. I deal in words. I always watch what I say.
Anyways, let's finish what we started here.
All finished, Chief. No problems here. Everything's up to code.
What?
Thank goodness for that. Not that I had any doubts.
Well then, I suppose it was just another false alarm.
Well, I guess you're all off the hook.
So it seems, no thanks to you.
Say, how are things at your theater anyways?
Huh?
I just heard that your theater was so empty that the actors kept hearing echoes.
That's a lie.
Oh, so you're doing okay then?
Better than okay.
Oh, you say.
Yeah, and so does everyone else. Our theater is smoking.
What was that?
I heard smoking! Were there smoke?
What on earth do you think you're doing?
Fire Marshal, man. Let's take a trip, shall we?
But where are you taking me?
We're not taking you anywhere. You're taking us to your theater.
But you can't do this.
Oh, yes they can.
Shut up, Basil.
The name's Basil.
I was just talking. It was just a catchphrase.
You can say that again. That phrase helped us catch you. Now move it, sweetie. What'd you do? Set a fire to Smolder and show up here as your alibi?
I was just talking. They can tell you. Harold!
Bye-bye.
I do apologize to you all.
No harm done, officer. I'm glad we gave you no cause for alarm. Get it? Fire, alarm.
If I had a nickel for every time.
How long did it take for you to work on that one?
About an hour and a half.
What were you doing messing with Phoebe like that?
What? Up to something?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Neil.
Neil. Thank you, Neil. You know, you really did not have to do that. I mean, let us suppose they had taken me to the police headquarters, and I was kept overnight in some dingy cell. I would not be able to write my review, see. Now, I wonder, who would have thought of that?
I'm glad I could help out.
You do realize, however, that this cannot affect my review of your play in any way, shape, or form.
I understand.
I have to be objective at all times. After all, I do have my reputation to keep in mind.
Of course.
However, I can see that there was a lot of turmoil here tonight. People running about the place, the fire marshal arriving, and such. My guess is that must have affected the theatrical performance. So I'll do this for you. I will postpone my review of your play for a single day. I will return tomorrow and review the play under more professional circumstances.
Really, sir? I couldn't ask for more than that.
No, you could not. I'll be back then. Ladies.
Basil.
Rosemary.
Dracula.
Neil, that was so brave of you. I'm so proud.
Well, I don't know about that. I just want my play to be judged on its own merit. I do thank you ladies for trying to help out, though. But you can see, I had to do it my way. Besides, I don't think you respect me otherwise.
Neil, I'd respect you no matter what. And you're so calm right now.
Of course I'm calm. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, because you're going to have to go through all of this again tomorrow.
There he goes.
He went into the women's restroom again.
Listen, Frida, please.
I'm Candy. Your girlfriend for 3 months.
Hey, Candy, did I ever tell you sometimes I get amnesia?
My name's Frida.
Hey.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got everything cleaned up around here.
Not quite everything.
We still don't know who's submarining us, as Haley Mills would say.
Haley Mills. What are you, Rosemary? 60?
Yes?
Oops, sorry.
Man, so who's been trashing up the theater?
Right. Oh, I think we might have just figured that out.
Grady, can't you see?
I'm open for any suggestions right now. If there's somebody who's out to get me, I want to know who.
Well, you were all talking about the janitor. He was only pretending to be the janitor. And in fact, he was the janitor who was wrecking the theater as the janitor and as the janitor.
Grady, we know about the janitor.
Well, it's simple logic. The person who's out to get you is Ralph.
What?
No.
Oh, Grady, you've always been so jealous of Ralph. And if you
Janie,
can
just listen. I was standing here, like some of you, when the janitor came out to clean, and one thing struck me as odd.
Yes, Grady? What struck you?
Well, it didn't click at the time, but I thought it was weird why a janitor would be wearing suede shoes.
Hey, that's right. I noticed that too.
Oh, come off it, Grady. Lots of people wear suede shoes.
Oh, yeah?
Even janitors.
And I bet a lot of people wear red handkerchiefs, too.
Ralph.
I can explain that. I found them backstage. You know, the one trying to be janitor must have dropped it.
Oh, come off it, Ralph. I saw you changing clothes.
You couldn't have. I was hiding behind the...
You were hiding, Ralph? Why were you hiding?
Ralph, I can't believe you'd do such a thing. Me either.
Oh, really, Janie? You're the one who's always pushing him in my face and telling me that he'd do anything to get a buck.
I know, but I never thought, Ralph?
Okay. It was me.
But what about Phoebe Van Schuyler?
Easy.
What did she have to do with any of this?
He needed a diversion, someone you'd suspect of such a thing while he was carrying out his plan. She really didn't have anything to do with it, now did she?
No.
Ralph. Have I mistreated you in any way or any form?
Oh, Mr. Lancaster, I was not doing it to get back at you. I mean, I didn't want your job and all, but not for that reason. And I thought you could make me your assistant.
Again, why?
I wanted to get back at her.
Me?
Yes, you was your regiment, you was the spot checks, you was a harping, yelling and nagging and always on my back. I want to get into position where I can harp and yell and nag at you, let you see what it's like.
Just because I run a tight ship? Ralph, you're mad because you can't do anything right.
Oh, you never stop, do you?
Ralph. If only you could have said something. We could have set up a meeting.
I am sorry you're causing such grief, Mr. Lancaster. And I know what an understanding person you are. Why, I owe it.
Well, you've always been such a good worker, always on time and all.
And you know I have the highest respect for you. Your caring nature, your diligence in your work. And I know if a boss has all these fine qualities, it will transfer to his employees, even like a lowly usher like myself.
Well, I guess we can let this
Harold!
pass this time.
Now, Harold, that's very understanding of you. Very sweet and kind-hearted. Shows a caring nature and a diligence in your work. However, I own the place. Ralph, you're fired. Leave the theater at once.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Bye.
Dang, get fired? Yeah. That's real rough. Hey, by the way, you think you can give me a ride home? Sure. You the man. Hey, by the way, you got a sister, right? You think I can get Ashley's number?
Yikes.
Wait, no. Ralph was gonna take me out for dinner. I was really looking forward to it.
So Ralph called everyone and pulled it all off himself. But what about those crooks, those guys who tried to rob us?
Oh, yeah. If it wasn't Gary or Barry or Larry.
I guess he was a real crook.
Yikes.
I had to fire him, you understand?
I suppose so.
You can't have people working for you that you can't trust. Anyway, way too much excitement for me tonight. I just hope Arnold remembered to record Grey's Anatomy.
Grady, I am so impressed.
Thank you.
And say, speaking of a late supper, how about you and me going out tonight after the show?
Hold up. I was just about to ask Grady out myself. Such a brave soul, coming to the rescue and all.
Oh, hold on there, me too. I mean, look at Grady. He was so clever catching Ralph in that lie. Wow, what a man. How about you and me painting the town red?
Huh?
Or whatever color you like.
Ladies, I don't know what to say. Wow, I'm popular.
Wait just 1 minute.
Wait,
there.
you've been giving
I
Grady
know,
such a
we
hard
have
time
to
as long as I can
You
remember.
can ask him.
Let him make up his own mind.
Girls, please. Now, I see what you two are trying to do, and thank you. But now, how about you? How about you and me grab a bite to eat tomorrow night?
That would be
Now, after the
lovely.
show. And then I could tell you all the things I don't like about you. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's only fair.
Okay, but like, what about tonight?
Yeah, you have plans?
Well, let's see. Penny, how about you and me go grab a bite to eat later?
Oh, Grady, that would be lovely.
Don't you just love a happy ending?
I'd settle for a normal one, thank you.
I forgot my clipboard.
Ah, here it is. Oh, I'm getting old.
Thanks. I wondered where I left it.
Yeah, and thanks for telling us your boss was on his way down here.
Now, you knew I'd do that if the situation ever came up.
Of course, so see you on dinner for Sunday?
Right, Mom?
What are you doing? What's going on?
Nothing. She just forgot her clipboard and told me a few things to keep clear of.
You're being sneaky again, aren't you?
Now, do you really want to know that?
No.
Now, what could he possibly want to tell me about me? I was just trying to help him.
Yeah, just like Cleo was trying to help Ralph.
Hey!
Sorry.
Service? Where's my Evian?
Corbin, I'm not allowed to serve the actors until after the play's over.
I know. That's why I'm here now.
What?
The play's over!
Okay, thanks. I like to thank everybody for coming over here. And like, this play wouldn't be possible for some people, like the sound people, Shane Flowers, Stephen Chilson, Hannah Dow, and the whole tech team.
We'd also like to thank William and Andy for painting the backdrop.
And for the people collecting the money, Ken and Carol Elstorn.
And we'd also like to thank Anna Lee Beagle, Linda Vigil, and Lois Bowers for the bake sale.
And like, we have some cards for them if they want to like get them after the play. Okay, this is like our spawn?
No.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Merlin and his workers for building the backdrop too.
Yeah. And then no.
And there's some specialist people, especially our sponsors, Lori Cummings, Lavita Ketchum, and Merlin.
And we'd also like to thank Bill Mitchell for donating the pizza and for Mrs. Gupto helping with directing. Yeah. We'll get the presents after.
Oh, I think we have some presents if they want to come out.
Mrs. Gupto, Miss Cummings, and Miss Ketchum, and Mr. Mitchell, can you come up here, please? We got some presents for you. I'll get them. Here.
They'll come in a moment.
Give me Mr. Mitchell's too. I need help, guys. Get Miss Ketchum's flowers too.
They'll be coming in a moment.
Where's Merlin? Well, all right. Well, wait. All right. We'll just give it to him later. Just go.
Thanks for coming to the show. Oh, we have something coming.
And Exie, you're saying prayer.
The guys must have gotten lost at the concession stand. Never came back.
Well, honestly, they didn't miss anything.
I bet they're still at the concession stand.
Think there's any food left?
Maybe now that the show's over, it's been discounted.
Well, let's go check it out and see. Maybe we can find the guys.
Sounds good. So seriously, if there's any food left, we really don't need it. So if you want to help us out, that'd be great.
So I'm going to be doing closing prayer, so can everyone bow their heads? Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for tonight and that we had a blast and that we finally got it done. Yay. And thank you for everyone that came and that they had a safe drive here, and please be with them and that they can drive back home safely. And thank you for our benefit, and please be with our junior class. Amen.